I'd just like to thank everybody for joining us today. My name is Bobby Henderson. I work in our long hydronics and plumbing group. Today I'm excited. We're going to catch everybody up a little bit on PVI Industries, some of their latest product offerings, kind of tell you what's new with PVI. With me today, I have David Garner with PVI Industries. He's going to walk us through, again, some of these products and what PVI is up to. And I'd just like to say, I really appreciate everybody for taking the time to join us this morning. For those of you working from home, thank you for locking your dogs outside and, handing the kids over to your spouse for 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully this is a good use of your time. And if you do have questions, please direct them to your long salesperson afterwards, and they'll be happy to help you in this format. If you've not been here before, we just try to make this 15 minutes and over with, and all questions you can leave to the end with your long salesperson. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and there will be a prize drawing here at the end. All right, so real quick, just a recap. At the core of everything that PVI Industries does is Aquaplex. For those of you not familiar with Aquaplex, what it is it's a branded stainless steel, a duplex stainless steel product that PVI uses to make their fire tube heat exchangers and all of their storage tanks. So if you get a gas-fired water heater, it's going to be made of this Aquaplex material on the heat exchanger and the tank. What is a duplex stainless steel? It's a combination 300, 400, or austenitic and ferritic stainless steels, which gives us a really nice grain pattern, which is just really, really effective at reducing chloride stress cracking. It's just very, very resilient in the face of corrosive domestic hot water. This is an unlined product, so there's no anode rods that need to be replaced. And really, at the end of the day, what this provides us is the ability to provide the long warranties that people have come to expect from PVI products. And sorry, that missed my transition. I'll kick it over to David here. David, your audio is not working.
Nope.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
It's not echoing, sorry. All right, so sorry about that. We got a new computer setup going on here, but just a quick update from PVI that we've moved facilities. So this is where we've been at pretty much since day one in Fort Worth. And let's get this guy going here. We've moved to our new Everman facility, which is about 280,000 square foot facility. We're occupying about 250,000 square feet of this. We've gone through, moved all of the major equipment over. We've purchased some new rolling machines, laser cutters, welders. Welders. We have brand new office space. It's nice to actually get everyone in one building for once. So huge, big transition. We've actually been able to do this throughout all the COVID. It's exciting to be a new facility. We hope we can get everyone down there at one point or another as soon as we're through this pandemic, but we've been actually full production since October 1st. To give you kind of an idea, this is the setup of the old manufacturing lines where it was just kind of a spaghetti structure, and it just expanded as the company grew over the years. And this is the new setup of the new facility. So we've been able to get everything in, streamlined, very well organized, and we're looking forward to being able to move some, get some stuff built here a lot faster, simpler, and we're just really excited on this. One of the main topics that Bobby and I wanted to go over with you guys today is we have a new water heater out. It's called the Brigade water heater. It kind of evolved from the restaurant industry and is now kind of moved into the light commercial market. This unit was just designed based on feedback provided from contractors, engineers, customers, and users for something that we all know there's always tight space limitations for mechanical equipment. This unit has 0 side and back clearances. So as long as you can access the front top of the unit, that's all that's needed for service and installation. Everything's right there, simple on the top. It's made from the duplex stainless steel, 6-year warranty. It's 199,000 BTU input with 25 gallons in the heat exchanger, and that's going to pretty much eliminate the cold water sandwiching effect, which, if anyone's not familiar with that, it's an issue when you have a very low mass instantaneous water heater, to where once the unit demand's stopped and there's a sudden increase in demand, water can actually go through that device's heat exchanger before it's had a chance to come on, produce hot water. Then it starts producing hot water, so you have a slug of cold water going through the system. Mixing valves and all that stuff can't really react to that because there's just that mass going through the system that's extremely, 80-degree temperature swing here. So this really helps. Plus, it gives us a buffer that if there's a huge spike or increase in usage, we can actually maintain and not see any temperature fluctuations out in the system. The unit itself has a 7-to-1 turn down ratio. We also have a dedicated recirc connection. And what that does is it takes the hot water coming back from the building and ties it to the warm or hot part of the heat exchanger. So we don't preheat any of the cold water coming into the unit. So we're not sacrificing any efficiency when we're going through the whole condensing efficiency curves. Going from that unit, it's, like I said, it's extremely small footprint. We can get 2 of these in roughly the same footprint as one traditional tank heater. On the left, there's a picture where we got 4 of them just racked up together, so we can provide redundancy in applications that may have only been able to fit 1 water heater into that system. And wanted to go from that to our quick overview of our Conquest portfolio. We have 10 models from 199,000 BTUs up to 1 million, 100-gallon and 130-gallon size units. These are made from our duplex stainless steel. They're a vertical fire tube, fired down design, so any condensate that forms in the heat exchanger is going to drain out to the unit. The 100-gallon tanks are just straight tubes. The 130-gallon tanks, we have kind of a coil going in there to give us increased surface area for the heat transfer. They're available propane, natural gas. We can vent in all the common materials, PVC, CPVC, and they have 0 side clearance. Heat exchangers, I probably said, duplex stainless steel. We do not need any anodes of any type, which is a huge advantage, because even with the electronic anodes, unless everything's in the line of sight of that anode, it's not going to protect the heat exchanger on that unit. Just a quick wrap up on that. Brigade, straight out the gate's got a 6-year warranty. The Conquest have 15-year warranties, and like all the stuff you've been doing with PVI over the years, we have the 1-year parts and labor warranty for all the equipment. Go over to Bobby here real quick. Oh, you're on mute, Bobby.
Yep. All right. Thank you, David. Appreciate you reviewing the Brigade and Conquest product. And one more thing before I moved on to our new water heater sizing program, I do want to just remind everybody on the call, those are just our smaller high efficiency water heaters, storage water heaters that we provide through PVI. We also have larger high efficiency gas-fired water heaters, oil-fired water heaters, electric, steam-fired, water-to-water. We basically have a full line of commercial water heating options through PVI, but for today's purposes, we just wanted to review some of our more common options. So anyway, moving on to OptiSize. So this is PVI's most recent domestic hot water system sizing program. Some of you have seen this, some of you have probably already had a presentation from Long on this. This is, like I said, their latest in a series of domestic hot water system sizing programs that PVI has had over the years. And by far, this is my favorite. As you can see kind of from your graphics here, this is a web-based platform that you can use on your laptop. There also is an app available through Google or through Apple. That's a really, really nice app. I use it all the time myself. And you can really very quickly, if you're on a job site, do a quick sizing calculation, and then you can see down your bottom left, there's actually a graphical representation of your hot water usage over a 2-hour period, and then you can toggle the amount of recovery and storage that you'd like to use, and then ultimately we can help you with a equipment selection. So what I would really like to encourage people to do is to go into pvi.com, try this system out for themselves. But even more importantly, reach out to your long salesperson. We'd be happy to give you some training on it. I use this tool all myself all the time when assisting engineers and sizing systems. So please look into it. It's a great tool. All right, and that is all we had for you today. Our next coffee break, of course, will not be next week, with Turkey Day being next Thursday. So the following Thursday, December the 3rd, please join Scott Beach. He'll be working with Daikin North America, talking about the advanced controls for the next generation of Daikin VRV. All right, and for the prizes today, you have your option. The lucky winner will have their option of a Britney Spears 2021 16-month wall calendar, a Coach purse, and a set of field binoculars. That's all we had for you guys today. Thank you again for joining today's coffee break. Thank you, David, for joining us. I hope everybody has a great Thursday.